Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett, in my hands is Action Comics number 1082. Yes, we don't normally cover Action Comics and Superman stuff, but I really wanted to review this one. Written by John Ridley, art by Inaki Miranda, colors by Eva De La Cruz, lettering by Dave Sharpe. One has got Miranda and Ridley, so that alone has got my interest in this issue. So this is a fascinating issue in that we've got Superman dealing with something that he's just never really kind of dealt with before. So Major Disaster, a character I do not know at all, is out and is trying to do a score, do a robbery, or whatever. Gets people killed. Superman has to stop him. Superman is super pissed about this, like just anger where you think he's just about to fry someone with his heat vision. So what we've learned is that Major Disaster, after whatever the last run-in, tried to go legit. Like, tried to stay on the right side of the law and live life, and for some reason has fallen back into a life of crime. John Ridley is using a Superman comic to talk about recidivism. People committing crimes after serving time and attempting to, like, do right, or, just live their life, falling back into the life of crime. Why it happens, that's what this issue is, not this issue, but this arc looks to examine. This is a problem that Superman can't really punch his way through, so he's going to have to rely on his alter ego of Clark Kent to get under the hood of things and do what he does as a journalist and try to figure out why Major Disaster has fallen on hard times and done what he's done. So it's an interesting issue. There's an interesting issue in that it's interesting in that we got Superman talking to, I guess it would be Clark, talking to Lois, and the way he talks is like he presents as Superman and Clark are two different people. It's not one person with secret identity. It's really two people inhabiting one body. It's a really kind of interesting, different take on things. The other is you can really feel just this anger and desperation that, even trying to help this villain, it didn't work out and someone got killed. Like his trust is broken. It's one of those where you think you get the win and you don't. So I think Ridley and the team really kind of does a really good job of showing just the sadness, the confusion, the anger of Clark and Superman about the situation as a whole. But I think it's going to be really interesting overall to see what Ridley has to say about recidivism. I think this is a perfect example of entertainment. What entertainment does and does really well is that they can take real world issues and present them in an entertaining way to explore those issues and maybe educate on those issues. So I think it's going to be fascinating to see what is said, how it's said, and where things go from here. In the end, I expect there to be no answer, as that's being the honest truth, is that there's really no answer to why Major Disaster has done what he's done, but there's some teases that there might be something going on. We're not quite sure here. So it's going to be kind of fascinating. Like, I'm hoping it's not a cop-out, but we'll see. Let's go with that. The other thing I'll say is that, for those who don't know, John Ridley is an amazing creator. Beyond Comics, one of my favorite television series of all time is a miniseries called American Crime. I think there was 2 seasons of it. And the thing I really liked about that series is that no matter how bad the character was, Ridley gave you motivation. He gave you something that allowed you to understand where that person was coming from and have a little sympathy. You might not totally say, oh, they should be off the hook or give total reasons, but you could at least understand why they were doing what they were doing, like what their motivation was or what drew them to commit whatever they do. And I see that that's what he's doing here too. And I think it's going to be really fascinating. When I read this really reminded me of American Crime in a lot of ways, and that's a good thing because that show is so underrated and it is just absolutely amazing piece of entertainment. As I said, the other reason I really wanted to check this out is Inaki Miranda is the artist, and I think Miranda is a hell of an artist. And I'd love to see Miranda on like more superhero comics and maybe like a much longer take on Superman. I think there's some cool aspects and moments to it, and what I think I really, really like is that, you know, while there's some big action like this, there's also a lot of quieter moments. You know, there's just Clark and Lois talking, and it still feels really engaging, and there's just a great kind of mood about it, and it, you know, really kind of captures the moment visually. Not too shocking. Good art, great writing, really interesting comic. I'm excited to see what Ridley says from here. So stay tuned. We'll be covering more of this arc and probably seeing it all the way through. You can go get this. This is out in shops. We got a link beneath our video. Put in your zip code to tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage. By doing that, you'll support our site. So thank you. And just watching our video support us as always, so thank you for that. If you're into comics, check us out every day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.